Traders, welcome back to another monthly recap video. The big reveal, August month, how did we do? 5 red days, 15 green days. How did we do on this beautiful month of August? It was as if someone flipped the switch, end of July, and the momentum just was absolutely unbelievable. Let's find out how we did. What a month, man. In fact, this was a lot of traders out there, their best months. So, I don't think it's by coincidence that, a lot of people who are doing it ended up doing exceptionally well on this month, right? It's not a coincidence. I feel like the algos, the high frequency trading, everything was kind of aligning and the momentum was just absolutely insane. And so we had an amazing month. It was a great month. In fact, our best month. And so we're going to just look to keep pushing. We're going to look to continue on this greatness and continue to be better, right? So we're going to use this as a stepping stone as, we talk about what's to come, right? So what a month, man. What a month. We started off very strong, end of July coming in. We started off pretty strong and just absolutely destroyed it week 1, week 2. And week 2 we actually gave something off the top here, being very aggressive on these 2 days, going from 1K dropping down a little bit, right? Week 3 coming in a little choppy because of Tuesday. I don't know if you guys remember this day. This was the day we had NU and a couple other stocks. We got caught in a big flush this day, kind of wiped us out. But all in all, it was a good week. Week 3, took on some bigger red days, but we're gonna tighten it up and continue pushing, man. So all in all, a pretty solid month. Let's head into the detail section. By the way, let's go to F11 full screen, and we can even zoom in a little bit here so that you guys can see the full odd metrics. It's Friday. I have no idea why the street cleaner is outside. It's not the right day for that stuff, so we might hear some noise in the background, right? So 11.5K, what a month. What a month, man. Average of 504 per day, 237,000 shares of volume. There's a couple of things to note. One, my average daily volume is not quite where I wanted it to be, right? I wanted to do over 500,000 shares in this side right here, and we did not get there, right? There's room to improve. Room to improve. Average winning trade 46, average losing trade 39. About a 50% accuracy. We took 2,500 trades on the month. And this I'm not proud of. Our largest loss is twice the size of our largest gain. And this was one of those days that I did mention that I got overly aggressive and tried to go for it. Took $1,000 loss immediately from up 1K to flat on the day. Very, very aggressive stuff. Yeah, so that happened. Our best performing day of the week was Monday, followed by then Wednesday, which this was good to see because Wednesday we usually are pretty poor. We're struggling on Wednesdays, so we started dominating on Wednesdays. And we're going to keep with this theme, dominating every day. Friday, wildcard Friday, only $64. We took some red days and was able to recover, but we want to see this here, much higher in the green as well. Performance by hour of the day. And, between 10 and 11, man, I really gave back profits a lot, Between 10 and 10:15, and then between 10:45 and 11, I really struggled in these areas here, giving back profits. We did very well power hour, right? 1100 between 3 and 3:15, and then from 15 to the half hour mark, pretty good, right? 2K. So in that aspect, the month was pretty good, but we definitely need these numbers here to be well on the green side. Imagine if this is saying plus 900, plus 1K, because in order to go from minus 900 to, and it's basically 1K, to go from minus 1K to 0, I have to make 1K, and then I have to make another 1,000 to be up 1,000. So this is a $2,000 turnaround that I would need. So this is me, essentially missing out on 2K and another 2K, right? So 4,000 there if we're just, on the other side of this wall, right? So that in itself alone would have probably pushed us to like 16K on the month if we had the opposite results during this time of day, right? So yeah, but not bad, right? Not bad. It definitely shows that there's a lot of room to improve. There's a lot of things for us to work on and to be better at when it comes to day trading. Right now, we're definitely working on holding longer. It's been such a battle for me trying to get out of the scalper's mindset to capture better dip trades and hold these stocks a little longer. Majority of the trades came between $2 and let's say 10. Over 10 we didn't really see much. Below $2, you guys know we're not really seeing much action, but we had a few stocks that might have went from like 1, maybe 120, that range, but overall not really seeing much action there. All right, so moving on. Best performing stocks versus worst performing stocks. PXMD, worst performing stock, which is very interesting because PXMD, as of recent here into September, we definitely took some good sized losses on. So this is not going to be good. ILAG, 3K, very solid. NVTA, 2K. GRFX 800. But you see there's a pretty sizable drop off here between these two top gaining stocks and the next couple of stocks in line. Where are all the stocks that are supposed to be at 1.5, 1.2, 1.8, and anywhere in that range. So, ILAG I think was a multi-day mover. We did well on it. NVTA, let's see, NEPT, MOB, MGAM, and so forth. BWV, you guys will remember a lot of these stocks. REV, I think this is one we could have did better on. Drug, we could have definitely done better on as well. Yeah, so for the losing side, NVIV, NU, which is the one that wiped us out in that $1,000 red day that we had. Just getting caught in a big flush, gap and go, getting too aggressive, too high. LQDA, getting caught in a resumption on that one. Yeah, but not bad, man, not bad. Performance by market behavior. I don't really pay too much attention to this metric here, but for this particular month, as the market was between flat and down 1%, we did our best. Win-loss expectation, cumulative drawdowns, 1K, and then we had the two $600 red days. So that wasn't too good, but all in all, pretty decent. And you can see big incline, and then kind of choppy consolidation. And then right now I'm actually still in this consolidation. If you look at my equity curve, we're kind of down a little bit right here. We gave back 1,100, well 1,500 actually off the top. So, and I've noticed the shift in momentum ever since week 2. We've been in good markets. It's just not as strong. And these 2 weeks were exceptional, right? After that, was the momentum great? I mean, we had some great green days, but you got to be a little bit more. You can't be as aggressive. You got to be more selective. You got to be more careful, and you got to really navigate. If not, you could end up with these type of red days pretty easily, and that's exactly what I saw here into September 1 and September 2, right? So you got to be very careful out there, guys. Continue to manage risk. All right, so let's get back into the detail section. And yeah, so pretty impressive stuff. We just got to continue pushing, continue to be better. I will always want to see how can I increase my gains and reduce my losses as best as I can. Making 61,000 on the month, giving back 49 of it, ending net green. Can we increase this number here at an exponential rate, right? And try our best to maintain and keep this as low as possible, even cut it down if possible, right? So it all comes down to the intraday movements. We got to really stay dialed in, stay focused, and be disciplined, man. Discipline, it's such an understatement. As much as we say it, it's really, one of those things that if we master, everything will be so smooth, right? It'll be a smooth experience, right? So 18, okay, I thought it was 15 winning days. 18 winning days. This was a full month, right? No holidays. And I believe the way how the month landed, it started Monday. This was a very full month, compared to, we'll see, September. Some months, depending on the holidays and these type of things, we'll definitely miss a few days. So August, a full month. Let's jump back into that comparison section there, win-loss versus days. So 78% of the times we were green, and on those days we were averaging $800, $14,000 in total gains, 2,800 in total losses for our 5 red days, and our red days were pretty hefty compared to the norm. And so this month, we're noticing here into September that we have to be very careful. You guys are seeing that my accuracy is down a good amount, right? It's down 8% on those red days, so we're struggling a bit, not quite seeing as much setups. And it's why we also have to be careful when things are not going. I have it written down here. If things are not working, do not force the trades. Just slow it down. That's what a lot of these losses sometimes are. Things are slow. We try to force it. We try to push. But no, it's time to slow down. Take it easy. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow is another day. So yeah, we just got to continue to manage risk. But all in all, great stuff. We did well, and we're going to continue building. We're going to continue improving, continue to be better. That's the goal. Can we continue to be better, right? So that's one of the main things I want to remind you guys of when we do look at these metrics, is to, remain encouraged, right? Remain inspired. Continue to grow, continue to grind, keep chipping away. Continue to build your wall of discipline, right? One brick at a time. Okay, sometimes something might come along, and maybe there's a tornado and it rips out a few blocks. Maybe you had a few mistakes where you didn't really show how much discipline you really have and what you're capable of. But that happens. Things happen. Life happens. But the main thing is to get back on track. And for me, that's exactly what I'm looking forward to doing here, right? 2 $700 red days coming into the new month. It's time to get back on track, right? Time to get back on track. Tuesday morning, we'll be back on the 6th, and we'll look to really dial in and get back to our basics, get back to discipline, and no more, this aggression and freestyling kind of mindset of like, we'll get this done regardless. No, let's stick to our system of what works, right? So stick to your system of what works, stay disciplined, stay patient, and we can see fine results. Some great days, 2,400 here, 1,600. These are some pretty impressive days. 1,200, 1,100, 9, 8. Some solid days. 5 here, 5. The red days will come, but the red days do not define us. These are 2 solid losses back to back right here. But this does not make us, this does not define us, right? A 1K red day here. Most of my red days will usually look like this, so it's a little, it's a little unusual, but sometimes you get caught in some flushes and, maybe things don't really work out, so you can't really take it, right? It's not personal. It's never personal. We got to stick to the game plan and continue pushing. So guys, let's stay motivated. Let's keep working. Let's keep grinding. These are awesome numbers to be able to produce in 1 month. I mean, $500 a day. This is essentially freedom. If we do this, consistently throughout the entire year, this is a taste at freedom. This is a taste at freedom. Let's go back to, we'll come out of full screen. Let's pull up the calculator here, right? Let's pull up the calculator. What is 504? And on average, we have about 230, 250 trading days. We'll do it in the middle, 240 times 240, right? Guys, that's 120K in a year. It's pretty solid, right? Pretty decent. And we talk about improving, being better over time. 5 years. What would this look like 5 years from now? What will this look like 5 months from now? A year. So we got to continue working, continue to be better, continue to improve, continue to implement changes, and it can be done, all right? So it's not guaranteed, as we know, for disclaimer reasons. It's not guaranteed. We know it's not guaranteed. But the longer we do something, more than likely the better we'll get, as long as we continue to, to actively improve, right? Continue to actively put things in place to be better. So guys, I'm not going to hold you up too long. We're pushing 15 minutes. Enjoy the long weekend. It's been Relentless Trader. Hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to check out the links down below for the Mometic scanner. The Discord, of course, which is our chat room, is completely free. Check out the Instagram and Facebook pages as well. It's been RT. It's a beautiful morning here. I'll catch you guys later. I am, of course, signing out.